Hello. We are the issue group about health. So now health. Health is important. It's the most important thing in our lives. We need to take care of our mind and body. This entails exercising, sleeping well, being social, and most importantly, eating right, which in consequence will affect our overall happiness.
However, there are some major issues we are facing in the world today. Health is decreasing, and as leaders in our schools, our communities, and as millennials, it is our job to find solutions. As previously stated, health is the most important thing. Without it, we won't be able to be social, sleep right, exercise, or just be our best selves.
As the 21 delegates representing health, we have decided that our three calls to actions will be about communities, schools, and mass media.
Without further ado, introducing our first call to action, who will be focusing on community and community resources with a focus in health.
The heart of our issue, health, is a lack of knowledge. Our first call to action is implementing public health classes in our communities. These classes will introduce ways to do fast, easy exercises, help with diet regulations, and also show you how to make healthy but economic shopping choices. Along with this, it will include modern technology such as health apps to count calories, give recipe suggestions, and show you how to make movement and exercise. This could reduce the risk for heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. The class would consist of weekly meetings with learning something different each time. For example, week 1 would learn different healthy foods you could eat, while week 3 would be a themed week, such as culture or sports, where you could learn a cultural dish or your favorite game day snack. This food would then be sold at festivals or games, and the profit would go back into funding the class. This would engage people and their interest and cause an initiative to come to the class.
Our first step to achieving these community classes is by getting partners. Some of our partners would include the local organic farmers market, the local university, and the community itself. Our partners, the local organic farmers market, will give us financial assistance by providing us with some healthy and fresh products. In response to this, we will promote them by advertising them during our class and events. An example of this is handing out pamphlets and coupons. Universities could also help with financial assistance by volunteering to help be cooking or gardening instructors. And they could also teach lessons on healthy lifestyles. This would also help university students gain experience in their field or give them service learning hours for their potential jobs or school. Lastly, the community is also a partner, as they will be providing us the community centre or facilities for the classes. Step 2 is attaining equipment for the class, which would be provided by our sponsors. An example is the farmers market giving us gardening equipment. And the next step is how we get our participants. We will be doing this through advertisement. Our main way of doing this is social media. We could also use a broadcast on the local radio station or hand out pamphlets and coupons during events.
The call to action we are presenting today offers a wide range of advantages and benefits. So, first of all, let's consider the healthy society. In fact, thanks to these public health classes, the community can improve the quality of lifestyle. Remember that knowledge is power, and a community who knows about risks and health in general actually lives better. Secondly, we have to consider the essential role of advertising. A successful cooperation with local markets not only gives the possibility of realizing this project, but also allows a sort of, let's say, promotion and support. Then, let's talk about the benefits produced by involving university students. They can get some experience by teaching and talking to an audience. And let's say that this is also a great opportunity for the entire community. And what about knowledge? People taking part in these health classes are supposed to learn how to cook in a healthier way using very good quality ingredients. And last but not least, people can share recipes and other information learned at classes. Have you ever thought of that? Communication is the best way to transmit knowledge, and it's also the most efficient.
As you can clearly see, we have a well-constructed call to action. However, we will run into a few problems when we're talking about the implementation and sustainability of our call to action. Our first problem being location. Where exactly can we find a venue that can accommodate to everyone in the community? And when I say everyone, I mean people of all different ages, occupations, and lifestyles. If we look at a general municipality, they tend to have a community center, a place that is centralized in a specific area and of course open all hours of the day. So students can attend after school and of course people at work can go after they've finished their work. That solves our first problem of location. Secondly, we have incentive. Why exactly, as a teenager, a 16-year-old boy, would I want to go to a health class on a Saturday afternoon? This is where the theme days come into play. A theme day can aim at a specific interest and target a specific target market, allowing us to eliminate our problem of incentive. For example, if I'm an inspiring sportsman, and if I see a health class talking about how a sportsman should be eating a balanced diet, then I would attend this community class. This shows how we can use our theme days to eliminate the problem of incentive. We can also use these theme days to eliminate another problem, the problem of convenience. If we go out into the community, for example, a sports fixture, or a community farmers market, then we can interact with the community. We can go out to them instead of inconveniencing them and making them come to us. This makes our public health classes more convenient. My fourth point would be equipment. What can we use to run our seminars on a day-to-day basis? And by this I mean our physical assets. We will need people to teach our classes, and we will need utilities in our actual classes that we can use. We plan to solve this problem through the partnerships that we have within our community. If we make partnerships with local businesses where we can use their products in our classes, we give them promotion, and of course they give us their products for free. So we have a mutual relationship with these partnerships, and this enables us to become more efficient. This leads me to my last point, financial. We will need a lot of capital to implement our call to action. We will need a lot, and we plan to solve this problem through the partnerships as I previously explained. If we have partnerships with local businesses, with the government itself, we can use their funding to start up our NGO. But if we look at it like this, in the sustainability point of view, we plan to become more self-sufficient. Through the partnerships, we can create and we can trade with businesses and with the community at large. This will make our NGO more sustainable. I would just like to say, if we can solve these 5 problems and we can achieve a self-sufficient public health class, we can make our community healthier and happier. And this is our goal at the end of the day.
Now, you may still be wondering, how is this even possible? Or who has the time to attend such classes? Or even, who would want to attend such a class to begin with? Well, there are already community gardens and health education services all around the globe that are actively growing in popularity. One such service is the Community Health and Food of Scotland, which is completely government funded as of 2013, is completely volunteer staffed, and has been running for 20 years. They've helped many people and are continuing to do so. Another service that is very similar is the Cooking Matters program within the United States. This program runs 6-week courses, each week containing 2 hours of class time. They aim to teach every family how to eat healthily on a low budget. They have been running for 23 years and furthermore have helped more than 265,000 families in the United States. They are also volunteer staff like the previous example and like our proposed idea with dietitians, scientists, and health professionals.
So thank you for the wonderful examples. So in conclusion to our solution is to create public health classes in your community. The major benefit of this is creating a healthy society. The instructions were clearly listed out by my team, and the problems that can be solved due to the partnerships in your community. And lastly, but not least, my teammate just gave a good example about a real life situation. So me and my team believes that this call to action is a great, a practical and applicable one in your society. Over to you.
Our second call to action is treating our schools. It's focused on improving the unhealthy food that schools are providing for the students and faculty.
So, what can we do at school? Our aim is to eliminate the unhealthy food of the school and to replace it by healthy, tasty, and balanced food. To attain this goal, we have 2 different approaches. Here is a step-by-step explanation of our first approach. First, we will eliminate the vending machines which sell junk food, such as chocolate bars and crisps. Then, we will replace them with vending machines selling healthy food, such as apples, bananas, and yogurts, for example. Our second approach is to work with the nutritionists to make healthy, various menus in the cafeterias and in the school restaurants. Here is our step-by-step guide. Firstly, we will need to survey the students to know what they enjoy eating. Secondly, we will consult a nutritionist to form a weekly menu. Then, we will prepare a trial menu for 1 week. And we will survey the students again to see if they have enjoyed it. There would be adjustments, if necessary, according to the survey results. Finally, we will print the monthly menus and post them in the important areas of the school, such as in the cafeteria.
Almost everyone knows that junk food is not good for health. However, there are a lot of choices of junk food in school. Students stay in school for a long time every day. Therefore, they are easily tempted to buy the junk food as their snacks. As we mentioned before, we want to replace the vending machines of junk food by healthy food. So there are no more vending machines of junk food in school, and students do not have junk food as their choice, and healthy food comes first. Secondly, nutritionists designing new menus means that there are more healthy menus available in school. The students can have more healthy choices for their breakfast or lunch rather than junk food. Furthermore, the new menus are based on survey results. The students are more likely to have a healthy meal as their choice. We can say that it's one of the most practical and efficient ways to promote healthy food in school. Let's do it.